They can now. Wow. All right. Mm. Oh, that was good.
Live radio.
Live radio. All right. So, okay. But all of the, yeah, like what you were saying, it does fall into the soft life with the
Mm-hmm.
traditional and the independence. I'm surprised you haven't even, that hasn't picked up for you yet.
No, it has not. I don't know if it's
Mm.
because we kind of talk about that stuff anyway. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not something that, I mean, algorithms in the social media world, it's all based on what you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you the stuff that I look up has to do with gardening, um, detoxing,
Mm.
um, you know, I guess that's soft life, self care, setting boundaries and that kind of stuff, right? Not so much the manosphere. I think it's great that men think that they want to, because you said that was where they want to be more traditional
Yeah, more traditional, more masculine
and
in
more
their energy,
masculine. That's great
masculine,
because I will say
more
that I
control.
do I did see something last week where the impression I got was that men compete with women, and I don't think that's how it's supposed to be.
Mm-mm.
It's not supposed to be a competition. But I could see that there are some men that are competing with women. And what I mean by that is that things that you would say that it's kind of a category for a woman, men are using it too. Now I did see that last week, and I thought that was very odd to me. And what I got from that clip was that men are competing with women, and I don't
Mm,
understand why you would even want to.
mm.
You shouldn't compete with us.
In a
For
negative
what?
way. Like
Yeah.
healthy competition. Hey, let's see who can finish their degree faster, or who
No.
can
I
help each other.
yeah.
Something healthy though.
I don't
It,
even think let's see
or
who can finish
apply
a
for
degree
going to
before.
school, or just
Yeah. Uh-uh.
there are healthy. There are
No.
healthy.
There are healthy competitions
Sure.
categories, yes,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's one. And the only reason I say that, and it could be healthy competition for other people. Don't get me wrong. For me, I don't think that is because again, it you get in this competitive headspace where you're
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, well, you're throwing it in my face,
Mm.
or you're throwing in my face that I have a degree and you don't,
Well, that's
or you're throwing it in my face that you finished before I did, or I think that there's healthy competition, but I think that you have to be somebody that is not a sore loser.
mm.
You know, is not going to be competing in a way that's malicious or hurtful, and throwing jabs at me or whoever because I'm winning and you're not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like um, a man and a woman signing up for a walking challenge,
Right.
because there are walking channels and challenges and apps and groups of people that join the same app and are in a walking challenge.
Right.
That's healthy
Mm-hmm.
because you're competing to see who can get to the finish line first. That's healthy. You're exercising. That's healthy. You're exercising in a group of people or you and your partner. I think that's healthy. There's other ones that I don't think are healthy
True.
because I think that they bring out trauma,
That's true.
and that gets painful,
Mm-hmm. Bring out
especially
trauma.
if you're not healed.
Right. Okay. And if it does, because somebody wants to tap into that, hey, let it flow. And then when it flows, then you have to deal with it. And then some the person might not want to deal with it. And then
Hmm.
your relationship goes down because of that.
Hmm.
Congratulations. You won, right?
Yeah,
It's horrible.
you
But I
won.
understand. What did you win? You didn't win anything, right?
Hmm.
All right. So there's also a rise in men saying that they're feeling lonely.
I've heard of that, and I think Dewan did talk about that last week about the men's lonely epidemic that's going on right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Karen Willis, thank you again for being on with us. She said men can't take loss very well to a woman. To
Yeah,
period,
they don't
right?
take loss very well. They don't take cheating
Especially
very
to a
well
woman.
either.
Mm-mm.
Being
But they
cheated
cheat. But
on.
they cheat.
Yeah, some of them do,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't take that well.
Mm-hmm. playing that
I don't
game.
know if this is true or not, but I feel like women can get cheated on, we'll cry, we'll be angry, and then we pick ourselves up and go because for us or for women, it's almost like you're always in survival mode.
Mm.
And so that's what you do.
More forgiven, and then if a woman typically decides to stay in something like that, it's less likely about the love and more likely about financial stability or
Or it could be
children
emotional. It
or
could be that,
children.
you might feel like you're a failure. And so therefore you decide to stay to make it work. Maybe.
Maybe, but I see it, financial instability, children, and or drugs or some kind of drugs,
Oh, okay.
drug dependency.
Huh.
Like that person's a supplier. They'll stay in it for that. They'll leave and come back. Um, yeah, if they've been abused and that's what they've known. All of the, you hit me because you love me, kind of thing, or
Yeah.
because you say sorry, and
Right.
then that too is a problem or a
Yeah.
thing.
And that's like
But
past trauma
right, but
again.
I think women that are stable financially and can handle their own typically take it less, or they may have multiple friends or partners. That's what I think. That's what I've seen. That's what I've heard.
Mm.
Yeah, because they have money men, so they'll just leave that one and go somewhere else. Like, I'm not taking that.
Ugh.
And that's a part of the soft life too. Women are like, hey, listen, um, I'm not settling anymore. I'm not settling. I'm gonna prioritize my lifestyle, and some women are even delaying marriage. They don't want to get
Yeah,
married
well,
as fast as before.
I think that definitely is a part of the men's loneliness epidemic right now.
Mm.
Is that women are not putting up with stuff anymore, and they have raised their standards really, really high. There's nothing wrong with that, and they're not settling.
Mm.
So a man could do, something that she doesn't like, and she doesn't have to put up with it, and
Mm-hmm.
she won't.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're lonely.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of wonder if the men that are in that situation, if they understand why they're in that situation, or do they just sit in the, I'm lonely.
And in their thoughts about, I
Yeah,
want to be in control, and I'm going to find that woman that I can control. If I don't control her, and I'm high in my masculinity, then she's not the one for me, and they end up being lonely because of that.
perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Have a comment?
Or you probably just stay in, where you are. You're not really fixing what it was that made her decide that you were not good enough,
Mm.
and she wasn't going to settle for that, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Karen said women are stable mentally, will survive financially.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
true. You know, um, for the women that are staying in relationships, because I often wonder about that. Women that are staying in relationships that you're not being treated well. Does that still happen as much as it did before? Because now a woman can go out and do something on social media and make money and be financially stable. Now there's so many outlets for you to get out of this financial issue that you're having, that now it's not so much of an issue with the finances. And then I think if it isn't so much an issue with the finances, then it's probably just you emotionally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a mental thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But like Karen said, women are stable mentally. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if they are not mentally stable, then yeah, there lies the problem. And that problem, you're going to take anything from a man, from any man, and just do what they want you to do, and neglect self. Don't neglect yourself, honey.
I kind of feel like there are some women too. Women, don't be mad at me. That are financially stable, but
Mhm.
you will too take anything because you too are lonely. And I
Mm.
don't think that there really is a woman
Mm.
loneliness epidemic
Mm.
because of the mental stability, financial stability, independence, and self care and self help. So I don't think I have never heard of an epidemic where women were lonely. Have you?
No, I mean, women can get
Of
lonely, but
course.
they always, because women are more apt, I think, to talking to their friends, just going out. Their friends know, and they go out to eat, and
Mm.
it becomes a thing where they're just like, "Hey, let's go hang out." Girl, we're pulling you out of this. You're not gonna stay in that. Let's go, right? And the men
Right.
are more apt to not wanting to talk to their boys about it. If they have one, first they're gonna think, are they gonna laugh at me? Are they gonna think less of me? If they have a confidant, then they will talk to that person. That person doesn't necessarily have to be in the same city as them. So then it's like they still just feel alone. And some men, they'll probably just go and they'll go out, but they still feel empty, because they maybe don't not want exactly that. But fulfilling that loneliness by having multiple or different women throughout, two per night or two per week or per day or whatever, right? So it gets filled with that.
I,
But
I wish we had some guys on
hmm
because I would like to know, like, do you guys have a man friend group that you guys talk to? Do you guys laugh at each other? If one of you is hurting, what do you do?
hmm
I'd be interested to know. I could
hmm
never know.
they probably do. They probably do laugh at each other and be like, "Man, get over it, man. You actually feel like that." I can see men doing that,
Hmm.
and then say, "No, man, this is serious," and then they'll probably just give in and then start trying to help each other.
Yeah, exactly my point, Karen. Karen says some women that I have encountered that are financially stable just accept what comes their way for companionship at whatever cost. Yeah,
Mm.
so it goes both ways. It's not so much, if I'm financially together that I'm not going to take that I'm just going to, you know, not take anything. I think there's some women out there that are financially stable and they will take anything
Anything.
just so that they're not alone,
Mm.
you know?
hmm I
So,
guess they're like facets to it. Like if the
yeah,
man is
there's
really
facets to it.
a
Yeah,
great
for
guy,
sure.
but he doesn't make much, then they'll take care of that guy.
Yeah.
Move the guy in, take care of them. The guy cooks and cleans or yeah. Hey. Oh my God. Love or war, y'all. Love or war. Mm-mm-mm. So men and women are thinking differently.
Yes, I agree with
They're
that.
thinking differently, and that's a problem. And all of what we just talked about stems from that problem. Um, you know, and we're drifting away. And if
Yeah, well, I think the drifting away has been happening for a minute. I just think now people are talking about it.
so, are we drifting away, or is it the we're just arguing louder now?
Mm, no, I think with, all the different outlets for you to like voice how you're feeling, even people that are therapists or coaches or relationship coaches are on social media now and telling people, giving them good advice, don't get me wrong, on how you should and should not, how you should be and what you should and shouldn't put up with.
Mm.
And I think it boils down to there's going to be a time where, you know, women are taking care of themselves and men have to step it up.
Mm.
And, for men that feel that way, there's women that are going to have to step it up too, I suppose.
Mm. Stepping it up.
I suppose.
Step it up. How you step it up?
Good question.
How you step it up? One of them would be clear coding.
Okay, what's that?
So clear coding is no more guessing games, y'all. People tired of the guessing games. Uh, the mixed signals. People are like, yo, let's be straight up with me. Tell me what you feel and tell me what you think. You like me or not? What are you really doing? Instead of like playing it cool. People just want to know now. And that's clear coding. Like, let's define our relationship. I need you to consistently text me or call me, being honest, being upfront. I don't want to decode. I don't want to go through your little games anymore or at all. Let's not start it. So that's what clear coding is. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts about clear coating, guys?
Yeah. What do you guys think about clear coating?
What Karen said, we're talking out now. Karen said we're speaking out now.
Mm-hmm.
When
Definitely.
yeah.
We're
People are
speaking
just
out now.
people have been able to put words to it.
Yeah.
So once you can put a word to it, because people have their thoughts and feelings about things. This is how I've always operated, but there was no name to it that everybody could identify with. So yeah.
I think that if there's any confusion about, how someone feels about you, then that's a game. It's definitely the opposite of clear coding.
Once
There
again.
should be no confusion. There should be no confusion about how someone feels about you.
Hmm.
Even in, regular dating, there should be no confusion. And I'm guessing that with clear coding, it just accelerates things faster.
Yeah, exactly. Up front, dude. Let me know how you feel, lady. Let me know how you feel.
Hmm.
Hmm. And we talked about, like, men don't want to chase anymore. They want to know too. They want the clarity.
I think you can still chase and be clear.
True that.
I mean, I don't think that sounds crazy. How is the woman supposed to know? I mean, I think that's your job. So how is the woman supposed to know that you like her? And I'm not saying maybe chasing is the wrong word. That is the word. So let's just deal with that. Yeah, chasing doesn't mean that you're just, making yourself look like a fool or an idiot or
Right.
that's not it. It's
Hmm.
just being clear that yes, I like you, and
Hmm.
her being upfront and saying I don't like you, or
Mm.
I do like you too, and
Right.
not beating around the bush.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
but I think you can still have the chase. I mean, why not? That's the fun part.
Men are not. They don't want to. Some don't want to chase anymore.
Well, don't.
So when they
And
don't
then you'll be
chase,
in the loneliness
see,
epidemic.
that's what. Yeah. Right. There you go.
unless
No
unless
chasing equals
unless you
loneliness.
unless you find one of those women that are like, I'm lonely too, and I'm just gonna put up whatever you decide to dish out.
Mm. See, settling, and we talked about women not wanting to settle anymore. Well,
I have a,
most women,
I have
some
a
women.
comment from Karen. Men are too reserved with their feelings, and we as women tend to have an open mind and heart.
There you go.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give
Mm-hmm.
a shout out to Ryan Salandi. Hi.
Hi,
Hey, how you
Ryan.
doing? Welcome to the Positive Forces Show. We would like what men think. So please, put something in the chat.
Ryan,
What you
talk to
see with your
us. Tell
friends.
us, Ryan, do you have a confidant? If you're in a relationship and if things are just not going well, or you're confused about something, do you talk to your friends about it and share?
Yeah, how do
Like,
your
how do you
friends receive
maneuver?
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like do men do that? Because we talk about what women do. We'll
Mm-hmm.
get with our girlfriends, we'll have a chit chat,
Mm-hmm.
boost us up, whatever, let's go up, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but we would like to know if men do that too. Kimon thinks that they laugh, like you guys laugh at each other, like, oh man, you really feel that way?
Initially, sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it that you guys also talk and boost each other up, or like
Mm-hmm.
say, hey man, this is what I did, and the guy says, hey, you know what, I think that was wrong, or I think you were right, or whatever.
Yeah. Or you get clowned. Man, you a chump. I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know. We're women. We don't know.
We just know what we've seen, and we know what psychologists have put out. So it'd be nice to hear what you got to say. All right.
Yep.
All right. So we're talking about clear coding, and
Mhm.
people don't want to be guessing anymore.
Right.
Ladies don't want to guess. They just don't want to guess. They just want you to be upfront.
You know what's funny about that is
Mhm.
that I'm thinking if women don't want to guess and they want the men to be upfront, then you two cannot be afraid to tell him how you feel.
Right.
Right. Good. I just want to
Hmm.
put that out there.
But some people don't know how to express how they feel, right?
That's true.
So if they don't know how to express it, and they
Read a
hold
book.
back. Say what?
I think you should read a book.
Read a book.
Read a book and figure out how to express yourself.
Yeah, go into AI. So
Yeah.
like, get some help from somewhere.
Yeah.
And to do it right.
Ryan said, men do not talk about relationships in depth, more surface level. Okay,
See?
good.
See?
Thank you for your insight. We
See?
appreciate you.
Thank you, Ryan. See?
Mhm.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Hence
you
the
said that.
loneliness, right?
Right. Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
say that, right?
You did.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So pretty much.
Yeah.
And as opposed to women, where we'll we'll just spill it out. Give us some ice
Oh,
cream. Give us I don't know, something to drink,
yeah.
and
Give me
we're
a
just
pint of ice cream.
what?
Oh,
And we're just this is what happened, and we're talking about it.
right.
And then the girl is like, "No, dear, come on, let's go. We're gonna hang out.
Put on some red lipstick.
Put
Let's
on
go.
some. Hey, we're gonna have some fun
Let's go. Let's
today,
go. Let's go.
fun tonight, right? So that's how we treat it, and we'll talk each other through it.
Mhm.
And sometimes the girl be like, I know he did not. What? He is such a. And then sometimes you get logical, of course, and then you're like, hey, well, this is what you did, and this is what he did, and let's talk about it and see how you can fix it. So we do help each other in depth, Ryan, as women, as much as the person would like to share.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
So women, keep talking, and if there's a man in your life that's not talking, teach him how to talk, how to communicate with you, you know, and don't be afraid of it. And sometimes a lot of women will probably think, I don't want to have to teach him that. He's a grown man. He should know how to talk.
I don't think we can really think like that anymore because
Mm-mm.
everyone comes from a different path,
Mm-hmm.
a different life. You're trying to make something work together.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a communicator and he isn't, and you need it, I mean, regardless of whether you need it or not, in the
Mm-hmm.
relationship, you both need to be able to communicate
Mm-hmm.
healthily.
Healthy, yes.
Right,
Yes.
right. So you need to figure that out, and it's okay to help the person that you're with if you care about this person. I won't even say love. You care about this person because you're kind of in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're going to help figure out a communication style that works for both of you, so that you can communicate.
Mm-hmm. It's a good practice. See a comment. See a
Definitely.
comment.
Ryan,
Come on,
not
Ryan.
all women do that. Sometimes both parties are trying to be cool and not look desperate. I agree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of did just say that. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if your guy is going to be communicating with you and saying, hey, this is how I feel about you, you, the woman, have to be able to say, hey, I feel that way about you too. I think with the clear coding, the whole, is it coding or coating?
Yeah, you're right. Clear coding.
With the clear coding, you can't both be cool and aloof.
Right.
But then I also feel that that has to come with dating with intention.
Mm.
If you're dating with the intention of being in a relationship, being married, being in something long term, then there
Or
is
nothing
no
at all.
time. Yeah, or
Just want to
nothing at
date.
all.
Yeah.
Just dating for fun.
Mm-hmm.
There can't be a time when you both are cool because you don't want to look desperate.
Mm-hmm.
And in that there are going to be some lumps, right?
You know.
There are going to be some lumps. There are going to be some, hey, I like you. You know what? I don't like you. Or, hey, I don't like you, but I like you.
Mm-hmm.
They're not
I
going to
don't
match
want
all the time.
Right.
And you need to be able to take that. It's like being an actor and actress, which I admire people that are that, because they go on a lot of auditions and they get a lot of rejection,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't give up. So if you know that you are trying to date to be in a relationship for marriage or for long term or in just a good stable relationship, then there are going to be some lumps. You have to be able to handle it. If you can't, then don't get into it
Mm.
until you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
My 2 cents. What you think, Kimmy Kim?
I just think be transparent.
Yeah.
Sometimes a man can ask a woman on the first date, and they're like, "Hey,
Ask her what on a
do
first
we
date.
wanna? I like you. I'd like you to be my girl, straight up."
Nah.
And then the woman, and then the woman will say, "Well, we just met, right?"
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Men tend to know within a couple of 30 seconds, like very fast, what they like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then give them a couple of hours, a couple of days. They don't need 3 months to know if they want you or not long term,
That's
right?
fine.
So, but women, we definitely need more than a date,
And that's
and a
fine.
couple of conversations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And we have to see the consistency. So if a man says, "Well, see, I was being straight up and you pushed me off," then it's like, yeah, but how fair is that? You move faster than I do. Then the man is like, see, now I'm going to seem desperate because now I'm going to feel like I'm chasing you and you're not giving me the same energy. And then that can put the situation in a little topsy turvy, and it doesn't necessarily have to go that way.
It does not have to go that way. It really
Mm-hmm.
doesn't, because I think that is part of the whole chasing part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went on a date and you like me, and okay, so the guy knows within 30 seconds. Let's just say guy knows 30 seconds that I want this. Because I've heard men on these shows,
Mm-hmm.
documentaries, whatever, say, yes, as soon as I met her, I knew that she
She
was
was
who
the
I was
one.
going to marry.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is where I think the guy can chase. um, you're trying to, and you should be showing her all of the qualities that you, the man, have that she's going to fall for.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that. You're trying
Mm-hmm.
to make her fall for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, do it.
Mm-hmm.
But be able to know that, if it seems like she's not feeling it, then don't do it.
And you'll know, and you'll know from the answer.
Yeah.
If she said, "Hey, I like you, but we just met. I'd like to know you a little bit more," and
Hey, if she says, I want to know you a little bit more, you're in.
then yeah, well, not necessarily.
Yes,
You're
you
in
are.
right now.
You're in right
You're in
now.
right now.
Right. So
Yeah.
now you get to do all the stuff you got to do
Yeah.
and learn who she is.
Yeah.
Because, you might decide, hey, you know what? I like you at the first date, which is surface level.
Mm-hmm.
But you really don't know her, just like
Right.
she doesn't know you. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the knowing and learning section. You might say, you know what? You're cool. I think I just want to be your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, you got to go through lumps.
You gotta go through lumps,
I don't
and
know how else to get through that.
give the person the opportunity to be authentic with you,
Mhm.
and be themselves,
Yeah.
and not feel
And you
bad.
be yourself too.
Yeah, be yourself.
Yeah.
Not don't put on a facade, because
Yeah.
if you act like one way for 3 months, eventually you're gonna slip up. Can't do it for too long. Maybe some people can go as far as 9 months.
Some people can go a year.
Some people can go a year. But after that, then you build your relationship on something that's false.
And I kind of feel like if you're going to be holding the facade for a year, there's something called progression in that year that should happen.
Mhm.
So I think that would mess you up if you're trying to hold on to the facade.
Yeah.
But we have some more comments. Karen said, hey, wait. Shout out to my partner, Miss
Claudette
Claudette.
Brumfield.
Hey, honey bunches.
Love you.
So Karen said, I trust that at all where a man wants a woman that fast, knowing nothing about her, and the same with him. Oh, I don't trust that at all. Sorry, I read that wrong. So Karen says, I don't trust that at all, where a man wants a woman that fast, knowing nothing about her, and the same with him. And Ryan said, you're right. I'm also pulling from old experiences as I have been married for 17 years. Nice. She's pulling from old experiences.
Mm.
And Karen says, not really, but starting out should never be an encyclopedia date. Thank you, Karen. I agree with you. Your first date should never be an encyclopedia date. Let me get everything I need to know about you. Right, in the first date. Yeah, no.
Like a job
Takes time.
interview.
Like a job interview. Yes, I have seen where people go on dates and it's like a job interview. That's not how it's supposed to be.
Mm-mm.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm. But you, okay.
No. You.
I'm a little different.
I know you are.
I am.
You like the encyclopedia date.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
kind of.
Yeah.
There's certain things, but see, well, if
Okay.
you notice, see, that's not fair though, because there's certain things you just want to know.
Okay.
There's certain things that a woman might have in her head that this is just what she's looking for.
Yeah.
I'm that kind of person.
Mm.
And if you don't have these few things, then I don't think I would want to go further.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So now when we're talking about that, it can seem like, man, this is an interview. And I was like, well, yeah, I can see that, but there's certain things I just want to know before I even continue with our conversation.
Mm.
And okay, let's talk. We don't want the interview. Let's talk. But now you know, and should keep that in the back of your mind, that I've asked you these things before. And as we progress in date 2, date 3, and now I'm starting to find out, and I didn't hear this from date 1, you can't fault me. Can't fault me.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're like, hey, we're on these dates, we're getting to know each other. I like you. And I'm like, there's some things I just want to know about. And if you have a record. Some women probably won't want to date somebody with a record.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you've been a pedophile, nope, somebody might not want to date somebody with that. Like there's certain things that a
If you
woman
have a
might want
high
to know.
body count.
Do you have a high? Wow, some people lie about that,
I
right?
know they do.
Right.
I'm just saying.
And some men don't want women
And
with high
some
body
men
count.
don't want women with that. And I
Mm-hmm.
think there's some women who don't want that either.
Mm-hmm. Like, do you have a job? Like, what do you really do?
Right.
Some people
That's an
say,
important
I'm in
one.
the medical field. And you're like, okay, what do you do? And then you start asking these intricate, like, what do you do? What's your day to day looking like? Well, this is an interview. No, it's not. Well, we're
And
talking.
it's funny. I think we talked about this before. I
Mhm.
don't particularly like the what do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I take that back. What do you do is an okay question, but I think people answer it with their career. And that's what I don't like.
Mm-hmm. True.
It's almost like you're fishing for a certain person.
Yeah.
And maybe you are. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Teach his own.
Yeah. Okay, another one is micro commitment.
Okay.
So
What's that?
micro means you want the consistency first. You want to and then build slowly, and build slowly, and then exclusivity
Mm-hmm.
and small steps with daily effort. So micro commitment. Hmm. Small commitments. That's another thing that's going on right now.
Hmm.
Let's take it slow. Let's build together slowly. Maybe eventually we'll have a bank account together, but not necessarily right now. Right?
I'm thinking that probably has to come with, well, I don't know. I
Time.
would think, yeah, it would come with time, but also with the understanding of exclusivity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Exclusivity first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what people want. Micro commitment.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything on that?
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
No.
Friend fluence. Friend fluence is a big thing.
Okay.
Friend fluence dating.
What's that?
More people are influenced by social media. Um, People want more community involvement. Not really private. Their
Mm.
friends help them with their relationship. They
Mm.
go there, and friends tell them who to date, who not to
Mhm.
date.
Mhm.
You sure you want that? Like the
Mhm.
friends really influence the dating for
Mhm.
that person. So friend influence is a thing now.
Mm-hmm. I don't like it.
No,
No. I
keep
don't
it
like,
private.
yeah, I don't like friend influencing.
Mm.
I think there's some things that, you probably should not keep private. Like if you're being abused,
Mm-hmm.
if your partner is beating on you, if your partner is, mentally abusive,
Yeah.
sure, you shouldn't keep that a secret.
Right.
But there are some things that should just between you and the person that you're with and not your friends, because your friends can influence you, like the term friendfluence. And all of a sudden now you're in a triangulation where it's not you and that person relationship, it's you, that person, and your friend.
Friends and the mother and the
So,
mother-in-law and everybody else, right?
yeah, and that doesn't help. So
Mm.
yeah, I don't agree with that.
Don't agree with it.
Mm.
Okay,
You guys have any thoughts on the friendfluence?
let's go. You Choose Radio. We love you. Thank you very much for being with us each and every week in Reggae Global Radio.
Thanks for the hearts.
Big up yourself.
We love hearts.
All right, we're gonna take
Hearts and comments.
we're gonna take a quick pause from that, and we're gonna go into a quick game.
All right.
So it's gonna be your ideas,
Yeah.
all right, and of course yours too. All right. So should you get ready?
Uh-huh.
We could call this, I don't know, a rapid fire
Okay.
or hot fire.
Goodness
Hot
gracious.
fire.
Hot potato. There's lava.
Should you cut your exes off? Yes or no? And why? Or why not? Why?
Should you cut your exes
Not
off?
talking about now
What does
you
that
are
mean?
co-parenting.
Yeah.
Just cut
yeah,
your exes off.
that's-
No talking to your exes, or
that's-
should you?
That's
No.
so much for different people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess if the scenario is you don't share children,
Mm-hmm.
you guys weren't like really good friends, then you can cut them off. You should cut them off. Kind of feel like the person you're with now and you shouldn't be worried about your exes because it's your relationship.
Mm.
Certainly, some people have crazy exes that can be explained,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's an X by X scenario.
Okay.
You know, some people can cut their exes off and they're cut, and that's good. You don't want to go back, so why be friends? You know, why deal with any of that? Just be done with it. But like some exes are people that you share children with, so you can't cut them off.
Right.
You know,
Fair enough. Going 24 hours without replying is disrespectful.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's disrespectful.
Your partner should know your love language and use it.
Yes, I think they should.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have to, read the book together.
And
And for those of
take
you
the
in
quiz together.
relationships, yeah, those of you in relationships that don't subscribe to the love languages, which is fine, you don't have to, then don't do it. But for everyone else, yeah, you should know each other's love languages for sure. Why not? It's how you communicate with love.
Okay. Good. Is peace more important than passion?
I think they're a photo finish.
Third photo finish.
Yeah, neck and neck. You have to have both. Yes.
Can't have one or the other.
No.
Okay.
I think there should be peace and there should be passion.
Okay. Can you build attraction or is it either there or not?
I think you can build attraction. I don't think that people that are going the friends first route, I think they build attraction. I think people that, you know, might be the opposite attracts kind of person, they build attraction. You know, you didn't attract in the first place, but there's things about that person as you get to know them that you would build that attraction. So I think building attraction is important. I think that exists, and that's it.
Okay. Should you
There
stay
you go.
if the sex is bad but everything else is perfect?
Yes,
Okay.
you should stay.
Okay. Why?
Because I actually think that that's fixable. I do.
Okay.
I think it's fixable. I think there's lots of other things that you could do to make it enjoyable. And I think that there's therapy out there and books and videos and all sorts of stuff out there that you can fix that. I think that's something that's fixable.
Okay.
Need two people that'll be able to fix it, but yeah, I think it's fixable. I don't think all is lost. I don't think that is like. I think for some people, it's really important, but I think it's something that can be fixed. You know.
Okay. All right. All right. Last one.
Mhm.
What's the bare minimum that people should accept?
Bare minimum that people should accept?
Mm-hmm. Or still accept?
Oh, I don't know.
Because some people are like, man, you give me the bare minimum. Like, what's the cutoff?
Hmm. Uh, no communication,
Mm-hmm.
no follow through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no follow through. You can't say, "Hey, let's go to lunch," and then not follow up.
True.
That's dumb. Why are you saying it? Don't. If that happens, jump ship and swim. As a matter of fact, I saw this one post. The lady was like, "Run,
Run.
run,
Mm.
run." I always say this. There are so many. Okay, everybody said Yoli's thought that we live long. Okay, so let's get that into our head.
All
We live longer, right?
Mhm.
On top of that, there are so many people in the world. There are many so people to meet.
Yeah.
We live in America. There
So
are
many.
there are so many people to meet in this state. There are so many people to meet out of this state. There are so many people to meet. There are so many avenues of how you can meet people
Mhm.
that if you're getting the bare minimum, whatever that is to you, you
Mhm.
don't have to put up with it. So don't.
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 Okay. So don't put up with bare minimum.
Don't. Why?
All right.
and there's probably 10 people out of the bare minimum person that's going to give you above and beyond, you probably get sick of it. You'd be like, I'm sick of you.
Overkill. Oh my God. All right. All right. So, all right. That's it for the hot fire.
All right.
All
That was
right.
fun.
You did well. Come on. She did well. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
I
give it
love
up.
our games.
Give it up to you. Give it up to you. All right. So, we're in the fixing it stage. We are about almost onto our final thoughts. So who's wrong here, men or women? And you know,
I don't know. What do you think? I think we're both wrong.
we're both wrong.
Yeah. I think, like I said it before, there's lots of this going on.
Mm.
A lot of this going on.
No, everybody trying to clap, but not together.
We trying to clap, but we are just swinging our hands around constantly.
Mhm.
So exhausting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are we actually divided or just influenced?
That's the question.
You know? Yeah.
Oh, both.
Yeah. Both again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both. We're both influenced and we are divided.
Okay.
And we're not communicating well.
Mm-hmm.
And we're grasping at straws.
Mm. Yeah. Don't listen to others.
Yeah, I don't think it's
More than your
hopeless
person.
because I think like the real estate industry, relationships, and all the trends are cyclical.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just think we're kind of bottoming out.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
just waiting for it to come back up.
Yeah. It should come back up.
It will.
We
It's
want to be
cyclical.
optimistic.
Yeah.
I like that these terms are out now. It's allowing it to come up, to rise.
Mhm.
It's allowing it to get better.
Put in context. We have like
Put
a
in
word.
context. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you know,
people don't want the situational ships anymore.
right. I wish that had never happened at all. Situationships. There's a lot
Did
of.
that come by around COVID?
Oh no! I don't think so. I don't think that happened with COVID. I think COVID brought people closer together because we
A lot of
could
divorces
not be
happened during
together.
COVID too.
Yeah, there was that because people kind of
Too much.
realized that you know what, I really don't like this or you. Let's divorce. But then there was the bunch of people that were like, I can't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So all of the running around gets to slow down and I get to
True.
actually meet people and talk to people and
Mhm.
communicate. And I like you and you like me too,
Mhm.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure some of those people are still together.
Mm.
So I don't think COVID brought on situationships.
Mm.
A
Okay.
situationship. Yeah.
Got you.
I hate that it ever came at all.
Me too.
A situationship. I think it's a lot of using of our bodies,
Yeah.
which I don't like.
Mm-mm. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Well, first of all, I love being here on the Positive Forces show. So I can chop it up with Kimmy Kim
That's what's up.
on the ones and twos. And me, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And Dewan.
Mm-hmm.
So and I love chopping it up with you guys, talking with you guys, communicating. I'm always asking you guys to tell us what you think because this is why we're here. We're here to hear what you have to say. We want you to feel comfortable, to voice how you feel, for you to hear what we think, what's going on in the world, and all of that good stuff. So for my final thought today, I think I'm just going to stick with continuing to take care of ourselves. Read a book.
Read a book.
Read a book. Learn something about yourself. Learn how you can make yourself better. Learn how you can make yourself a better person so that when you do meet that person, you're ready. You know the pitfalls, the not pitfalls. You might be that person that could tell that person that's trying to get at you that, you know what? You're not ready. Read this book.
Yes.
That might be a teaching moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that what we need right now is a lot more caring for each other. We need to care for each other. So let's do that. That's the final thought.
Oh, what the world needs love is love. Okay. Awesome. It's very good. You choose radio family, YouTube family, Facebook family, and Reggae Global family. I want to say thank you for always being here with us. And we truly appreciate you tuning in live and afterwards. But put your information and your comment in the put your comments in because we definitely want to read it, like Yola said. And figure out what you want. Figure out what you want in life. Figure out what you want in your dating. Your dating is life, right? Figure out what you want and make sure what you accept is what you want for both men and for both and women. Whatever you get is not what you have to receive or take for very long. They can give it to you one time, but that doesn't mean you have to keep it. And if you have your standards, make sure you uphold them. Don't settle for what you don't want. Life is short, and a long relationship of feeling like you're wasting your time doesn't serve any of you. So make sure whoever you're with, you love them, you like them, you want to be with them, you have fun, and you have a great life. Hiccups will come, but go through the hiccups. Hopefully, that person is worth it because you want to stay with them. They should be. Take care of each other and take care of yourself. Thank you so much for listening. You listen to the Positive Forces Show. Have a good, have a good life. Yeah. We don't want no man problem. We don't want no man problems. She's a hot girl, right? Hot girl don't need no man problems. Take care of yourselves. Have fun with your life.